Hello, everybody in TV land. Hello, everybody in Zoom. All the Zoombies for Halloween. Oh my God, this is gonna choke me. Ah, my costume is killing me. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear the hat, and I'm gonna try zipping up the back, but I may need to pop it off again. It's like one of those things where, oh, okay, maybe I'm not even gonna bother with it for right now. Welcome to SoMATic Mat. Let's start standing up. Oh, I've got to do it. There we go. It's easier when you're not sitting on the costume. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhale, soften, relax. Inhale, breathing into your rib cage, moving your lungs, moving the bones of your lungs, of your ribs, moving your diaphragm, the bones of your lungs. I'm going to say a lot of things that make no sense. Inhale, fill up your rib cage, expand, reach out and up. And then exhale, soften the arms. 2 more like that. Inhale, look up, arch your back, reach, stretch your fascia. And exhale, soften. And last one, big, long stretch. Reach out through your fingertips, look up. And then exhale, bend your knees, take it all the way down and just shift from side to side. Shifting from one side to the other, bend one knee, bend the other, relax your back, relax your head. Freedom from your tail to your head. Softening your face. And then come into center and just give yourself a little bounce. You don't need to straighten it all, just shake it out. Let anything that needs to be released go, and then roll up through your spine, coming all the way up to the top. Good. And then we're going to do internal and external rotation. So with the arms, with a cat-cow standing. So internal rotate, hollow and scoop. Externally rotate, open and arch. So it's like this sideways, hollow, rounding your spine, Martha Graham moment. Inhale, open and stretch. Exhale, scoop, round your spine, open it up. Inhale, open the front of your body and widen. Exhale, hollow and scoop. Inhale, arch and open, stick out your butt, stick out your chest. Exhale, hollow and round. And inhale, open and spiral the arms. Exhale, hollow and round. Inhale, spiral and open and come into center and just shake it out again. A little bounce and shake. Relax your neck and jaw, relax your tongue. Relax. Let's just do a little tap around this part of our face. Soften, inviting your neck maybe across just under your collarbones. Relax your neck and jaw. Let it be really soft, droopy. That's good. And then we are going to sit down on the floor in a cross-legged position. Oh, Catherine, if you want to mute, then you won't get picked up. And I can't do it because of my fingers. Side stretch, sideways. Inhale, open. Exhale, sideways. There is Lord Gaylord. In for the action. Side stretch. C curve through your body. Oh, he wants to get into the, here's the other bone. I just have to show you. I put this here. Come here. You gonna get in there? He's pretty sure that any sort of blanket or clothing item on the floor is there for him. And then circle the whole way around. Sideways, take it forward, round your spine, over to the other side. Inhale, open. Oh yeah, it's a cat houses, right? Inhale, open. Exhale, sideways. Circle it forward, head away from your tail. Side stretch and open up. And sideways. Thinking of letting your diaphragm really free up. So as we're circling around, our diaphragm, which is right here under our, it's actually, you know, as we breathe, it's moving a lot, but it's around that part of our ribs. And it's also, people think of it being like this in our body, like along the horizontal plane, but it's really more angled. It's really more of a, like this, diagonal. So that little tent balloon of a diaphragm is moving and our organs have freedom. So let's do a circle there, circling around, thinking of organs, diaphragm, all having a free movement between them so that they are not connecting and creating adhesions, but there's mobility in there. Mobility in diaphragm, lungs, heart, all the way down, intestines, reproductive organs. And our intestines aren't like sausages. They're not like a whole bunch of links that are packed in there. They're actually connected to like this, like a, what are they? There's like a C flag or something, those things that are, they're actually connected to something like that, so that it's called a mesentery. Change directions, so that there's no possibility that all the intestines are going to fall out like sausages. Like they actually are anchored by this other big piece of fascia, really sort of bandy fascia, not bandy, but like really strong fascia that's holding them in place. And then let's just roll down, drop your head, round your spine, roll it forward as far as you want to go. And then when you're ready, roll it back up. When you get to the top, you can take your hands on your knees and just arch a little bit and open chest, lungs, especially this top of the sternum, top of the collarbones. Drop your head, round your spine, lower down. Think of letting this release down into your lower back and hips. And then as you roll back up, coming into alignment, and then lifting, opening the top, looking up. 2 more of those, rolling down, shoulders, neck, jaw relaxed. And then rolling it back up and lifting, finding some inspiration in the lungs. Last one, taking it down all the way. Let's stay down there and just shift from side to side. So now you're getting that mobility from your tail through your torso, all the way out through your head. Letting it move. You can feel where you initiate the movement. So for me, I'm pretty much initiating in my tail and then letting it ripple up. And if you want to add a little bit of spiraling, get a little more 3-dimension, you can, but that's really up to you. It can just feel good to not do that. Sometimes I need to release my lower back in that way. And then come up and change legs. Non-dominant leg comes in front. And we're going to do something just slightly different on this with the other leg. So taking it over to the side, you're going to just curl down and then inhale, arch, spiral open. Exhale, looking down towards the floor. Inhale, arch, open, look up. Exhale, toward the floor. Inhale, exhale, rib cage, lungs, opening up. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale, and then just take it a little deeper to that side and come all the way up. Same thing on the other side, sideways, taking it down and inhale, open, exhale, down, inhale, looking up, exhale, toward the floor. Inhale, open, exhale, down, inhale, arch and open, exhale, and inhale. And then take it a little bit more sideways. And inhale, lift it up. So something that we don't often think about, or I don't often think about, is that like our whole like esophagus, our whole gut body, or our, not just our gut body, but our digestive system has to route down through that center pathway too, right? So that there's a lot of things in the center. I always say heart and lungs and ribs and all that kind of stuff, but through there, we also have other things happening. And we want to have some freedom in this, so that the esophagus can move when we move, that there's freedom for the esophagus to move inside our body. So as I'm doing like my head up and down, there's movement there. Good. And then let's take our legs out in front, back of the hands towards each other, and then inhale, spiral open, holding the space. Exhale, back of the hands towards each other. Inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, and inhale. So yeah, breathing is going to massage a lot of things. Inhale, open it up. And the rhythm of our breath should be really rippling through our whole body. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, we're going to change it. Back of the hands towards each other. Serve the sandwich to all your friends. Open up. And exhale. We're still spiraling with the arms and then spiraling palms toward the ceiling. Open, sharing the wealth. Exhale, partway down. Inhale, serving your sandwich, giving your big platter of wonderful things to everyone around you. Halfway down. Inhale, open up. And exhale. Inhale. Tall and long. Exhale. Inhale. Open and exhale. Inhale. Open it up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, open, and exhale. Take your hands behind you on the floor, feet parallel. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, coming back. You can just drop down or you can shoot yourself back a little bit. Inhale up and exhale. Use your breath. Big breathing. Last one, up and stay, pulsing, going 1, 2, 3. If you want to drop your head back, you can. You can also stay in line or look forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take it down, stretch your legs out, walk your butt from side to side, forward fold. Letting the flesh in your glutes move around. Also in your pelvic floor and in your pelvis in general. Drop your head down. Surrender and let go. Soften. Big breathing all the way down into your belly. And then roll it up. And let's take it all the way down to the floor. Just gonna aim this down a little bit more. And we're going to do knee drops from side to side. So spiraling in the lower body, opening and closing on one side and then the other. Let that massage out your back. Soften your hips, release and melt. If we were doing this in like a Bartenia knee drop, we would initiate with our pelvis, shift across and then bring the legs. One knee would drop, the other knee drops. And then we would shift and roll. So let's do it that way a few times because it puts some nice shear in your glutes and rotators. Dropping one leg, dropping the other. Think of the pubic bone almost drawing down towards the ground and taking the knees back up because of that. So instead of letting the knees initiate the movement, the pelvis shifts. And that movement of the pelvis shifting across and spreading brings the knees back up. So this would be a Bartenia fundamental knee drop. One knee, the other knee, and then pelvis. And the legs just follow along. One more time each side. And it's almost like I'm kind of reaching with my tailbone. So I'm initiating the movement down here with that reach. It's not almost like that, it is like that. But what I was gonna say is I'm slightly arching. I'm reaching with my tail. Not to really arch, but just to initiate and then bring it all in. Then let's change it to the version that I like, which is just opening and closing. So you're opening all the way and then closing, letting that massage out the back of your hips. And taking it deeper, crossing over one leg and then the other. As I'm doing that, that's really opening up the space for me between my shoulder blades. So this is like nice massage across my rhomboids and a nice deep spiral in my spine, which is really satisfying to me. And then come back in. If you have a block, grab your block. We're going to take the block, stick it right in between your knees, feet parallel. Hands down by your sides, lifting your pelvis up. Let's just go up and down for like maybe 6 of them, and take the arms with it. So as you inhale up, arms are going to float up, and as you exhale, bringing it back down. If it's, just think about changing the direction of your palms every time. So you're doing like a quarter turn with the palms. So the palms are going to face together, and then they're going to face down, and then they'll face up, and then they'll face out, or whatever order, but just that you keep shifting it. So you're getting that extra tiny little bit of spiraling into your rotator cuff. I said we were going to do 6, we're doing way more. And then we're going to leave the hands on the ground, lift the pelvis up, and circle your hips, circling around, feeling your weight shifting from foot to foot. Move easier. Try not to engage every single thing. Just use what you have to use to move. Think of just moving the bones. So letting the muscles do what they have to do, but you're not trying to engage them. You're just allowing them to do whatever they need to do. Change direction if you haven't. And then bring it down. Let's take the block out and go for a happy baby pose. Oh, cracked a bunch of things there. So in your happy baby, find some happy baby action. What does that even mean? Wiggle around. Invite in the sense of a baby body. Like imagine that you're a baby and that your tissue is really hydrated, really soft, really juicy, really healthy. Free, young, fresh baby body, free, young, fresh baby tissue in your body. Not, yeah, free from whatever's going to happen to you in your life that helps you develop all your holding patterns. Let yourself play in that baby body space. And then just shake it all out. Shake, shake, shake. Wiggle your spine. Relax your neck. Relax your feet. Make some noise. So adding sound vibration is going to do a lot of good things for your body. One is the vibration. It's also going to stimulate your vagus nerve, which is involved in many of the processes of your body, from digestion, heartbeat, orgasm, all sorts of fun things. Take your hands on your knees and circle your knees, lubricating up your hip sockets, breathing into it, giving yourself a chance to really come in for a landing in your body, feeling into what it feels like to be in your body, and inviting any kind of tension to relax and melt away. So like for me, I can feel my jaw, my neck, my tongue, and change direction. And I have to say, it so rarely happens, but I woke up in a crappy mood this morning. Although I changed it. I did some cleaning and that helped. So yeah, it's weird. I usually don't wake up in a bad mood, almost never. I can't even remember the last time. And I was actually having kind of interesting dreams, so I don't know what happened. Side to side, rock it out, massage. Even like having bad moods seems kind of strange to me. Mostly I don't have bad moods. However, I did this morning, but cleaning kind of cleared it out. Internally rotate one leg at a time. Let that massage out your hips. And then we're going to spiral, hands down, feet off the floor, spiraling from side to side. Let your arms and back work with you on this. You can take one breath per side, and if you want to make it harder, you can go ahead and extend your legs out, really up to you. I have to say that this is one of my favorite exercises of all the exercises that I do. For many reasons. Last couple. Let's change it to rolling from side to side, folding in on one side, and then opening up and folding in on the other side. Opening and closing. As much as you can, relax your neck and shoulders. Allowing this to massage out your back as you roll from side to side. Hello, buddy. And then you can do it with legs open. Oh, we were doing that. I mean, well, forget it. Let's just move on. Taking your hands down, either slightly underneath your butt or side, whichever feels good to you. We're going to do big circles with your legs. I like to point up and then flex open, taking it down. I also like to bring my head to the floor as my feet come up, open, and then as my legs go down, my head comes up, kind of acting as a counterbalance. So do this in a size that feels good to you. I'm trying to exhale on the hard part, which is down here. Inhaling as the legs come up. And then I'm trying to also let this upper chest and neck relax when I'm up here. Open it out, take it down, last one, up. So this is getting easy. I feel in my body, if I do all the stuff with my head up, then I'm contracting a little too much and I get too much tension. And for my particular body, I don't actually need more of this. I think most of us, it's like that. We do not need to be more collapsed in our lungs, especially with the lives we live. We need to have a little bit more opening there. So if we do it a lot of work that's closing the front of the body, we're working to strengthen that closing. So yes, the assistant has taken over. He will be teaching the rest of the class. It's going to be a nidra yoga, basically lay down and do nothing. All right, let's come onto all fours. We're going to do out, in, out. So opposite arm to leg, out, bring it in, reach it out, and come down. Out, in, out, and down. If it's possible, you can connect hand to leg, just so you're getting that little bit of touch in the middle, working that contralateral pattern, cross body movement. He doesn't care. He's like, it's all good. I'm right here. Now we're going to change it. Taking one leg out behind you, pointed toes, circling. If you want to make it harder, you can take the opposite arm off the floor, really up to you. Think of the spine very long, pecs and lats supporting the arms. So your shoulders aren't all hunchy, but they're connected. And then flex your foot in the back and change direction. And release it down. So there's the expression, which I think is kind of a crappy one, but it's also kind of a good one. It's like plug in the arms so that they're not getting out of place, but they're protected by all those muscles around. Change it to the other side, plug in the arms, lengthen the spine. Plug them in. Those electrical arms. Optional, one out in front of you. Change direction. You can flex your foot in the back, reaching through your heel, plugging the arms in, lengthening the spine, really feeling into what's happening as you're doing this. And then release and come down. Let's do a cat-cow here. I've got a perfect example of a cat that's not doing anything right underneath me. So we're gonna arch and then push and curl tops of the feet to the floor. Inhale, arch. Again, we can think of kind of drawing the shoulders in. You can bend your elbows slightly and even pull on the floor with your hands to really connect this. Pecs, lats, chest and lungs open. And then let's go with free flow spine here. So ripples, waves, just inviting any kind of patterning in, fluid movement. And let's do a theta breath, so a soft. So thinking of just letting this release tension. You're not contracted for any length of time. Something might contract for a second, but then let it release. Almost think that it's the water in your body that's moving you. So it's not like the bones and muscles are doing the work. They're supporting, they're part of the team, but they're not the instigator. Sometimes let the water really be the decision maker in your movement, or imagine that the water is the decision maker, adding the theta. Just a soft hissing sound, like the steam coming out of a heater. You can also come down to your elbows for this. I don't know if who's gonna outlast who in this battle of will between me and the cat. Oh, that's it. I got him just by giving him too much attention. All right, let's take it into a forearm plank. Stretching your legs out behind you, long body. You can push forward and backward. Head pushes forward, heels push back. It's not giving up entirely. And then bring it into center, one knee to the floor at a time, parallel, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Twisting underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take it down to the ground, all the way onto your belly. Bend your knees and let your legs fall from side to side. Allow that to massage the front of your quads. You could think of wagging your tail. And then let that go. Curl your toes under and push up and down. Relax your body. Jiggle like a bowl of Jello. Sort of give yourself a kind of body scan. And as you're in the body scan, just invite each area to release. So I find like I can start up at the top of my body, relax my face, relax my head, relax my neck, relax my ears, relax my throat, relax my tongue, relax my shoulders, relax my chest, relax my rib cage, relax my front and back, relax my hips, relax my abs, relax my guts, relax my thighs, relax my glutes, relax all the things down through my legs. And then by the time I've gotten down there, I feel like there's another layer and I can come back to the top and go, relax my head, relax my face. So that's one thing with our bodies, like layering is great. They learn much more if we do some repetition, but as long as we're staying sort of present with what's going on. Inhale, opposite arm to leg, lift, and exhale down. So staying tuned into what's happening in your body, it's a great way to help build awareness. Let's just slow it down a little bit so it's a little bit more of a stretch and a soft landing. Just changing the quality of the movement slightly. And just relax, shake it out, let it go. Loose and easy, jiggle your butt, relax your spine, Relax your tongue, neck, and throat. Relax up into your brain. Just soften. You do not need to do anything for your body not to fall apart. And I don't mean like in the long term. I just mean in the immediate moment. Nothing's going to fall off. The planet is holding us. We're not going to fall off the planet. We can relax into gravity. And let's take your hands next to our chest and inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reaching, looking, and exhale, release and come back down. Inhale, lengthening up, and exhale. And inhale up, exhale. Inhale, connect your hands, keep going, looking up. I can think of your vision picking you up, looking forward, looking up toward the ceiling, and then softening back down into the floor, letting go. 2 more. Inhale, up, exhale. And the next one, inhale, lift. If it feels good and you want to, try bending your knees, reaching your head towards your toes, and then take it back into a child's pose. Breathing into it, wiggle around in your child's pose, relax. Big deep breathings down into your belly. So one reason, I think people have lower back pain. I don't know. I was taught in many ways not to breathe into my belly, but to keep the breathing up here. And if we aren't breathing low into our belly, we're not getting that movement in our lower back, in our sacrum, in our pelvis. So we really want the breath to participate in the whole body, not just up in the top of our lungs. And let's come back and go into a side plank. So we're going to do a side forearm plank. Seeing how I can work with this assistance. Pressing up, pulsing up from underneath, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think it's pretty clear that I have the most spoiled cat ever. Oh no, I don't need to move him. He's fine. Other side, press it up. Plug the arm in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And come onto hands and knees again. And we're just going to do a wag your tail, wag your head. So as you're doing the wagging of the tail and head, imagine that your quadratus lumborum, little deep muscle in there between your rib cage and your pelvis, is stretching from side to side. That's another thing that gets tight and can cause lower back pain or middle back pain. And then we'll do circles with your head and tail. So whatever that means to you, this is a very dancery thing. Circling head and tail. And change direction. Yeah, lots of work mobilizing the organs. And I'll say that when people take Pilates or fitness in order to minimize this part of their body, and so they're always sucking in and pulling up, you're not giving your organs, or they aren't giving the organs a lot of room to move. So issues with reproduction or elimination, digestion, all of that can happen if we're constantly contracted in there. So free it up a little bit, give it some motion, give it some life and some mobility. Yeah, the whole sort of minimize your body fitness thing is really detrimental to your health. So give yourself permission to have some space inside and outside. Let's take it forward. It's going to be big circles with your chest toward the floor and then up toward the ceiling. Oop, Kitty's getting pet by my boobs. I don't think he's going to like it when we go the other direction. And then the other way. Or I just have to hover above him. Straddle him. And then come in and let's do some side lying. Do you see how hard that was? For me, not for him. He doesn't care. Taking it down onto your side, and we're going to kick up, either head in your hand or on your arm, either way, up, and then you're going to point your toes, toe to knee, kick it up, flex to come down, up, toe to knee, up and down, up, fold it in, up, down, Batma, passe, Batma, and lower, or kick, toes to knee, kick and lower, up, in, up, down, up, in, up, down, up, in, up, down. Last one, up and in and up and down. Slide it up so your toes at your knee, you're going to turn it in and out there. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's give it a stretch. You can bend the bottom leg to help you balance. Take the top leg up, grab it from the inside so that you're not internally rotating, but you're externally rotating the leg. Stretching, breathe into it. And then release it down. Let's roll over onto our backs. Cross your ankle over your knee and draw your knee in towards you. If you want to straighten the bottom leg, draw it in, go ahead. And then release, shake it all out, and roll around to the other side. Starting with Batma, passe, Batma, kicking up, fold it in, reach it up, down, up, in, up, down, up, in, up, down, up, in, up, down, up. Is it raining down there in the city? You can thumbs up, yes, thumbs down, no. Do you know? Medium. Up. Yeah, it's currently not raining up here. We're supposed to go to an outdoor party this afternoon, which does not seem promising. 2 more. Last one. And then slide it up, rotate in and out, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's good. Let it go. Roll over onto your back. And fold it in, cross it over. Breathe and melt. Relax your neck and jaw. If your teeth are closed, let them open slightly. But try to do most of your inhaling, especially through your nose. Straighten the bottom leg if you want to, whatever you did on the other side. Oh, we didn't stretch. I knew I was missing something. So come back to that side, grab on, stretch it out. I was just thinking, oh, the cat distracted workout. And I was like, I know I've missed something, but I couldn't remember what it was. And then release. And let's roll back and forth, rolling through your spine. If it doesn't feel good to go forward, backward, go side, side instead. You can spend some time in plow if that feels good to you. And then coming up, and I can't check anything with my gloves on. It's so funny. Like nothing works. All right, let's do a quick straddle. Opening up into your straddle. So again, like this very organ themed. Funny, since I'm wearing the bones, we should have had a bone theme workout, but organ themed, circling around. Imagine really hydrated, healthy, happy organs working in a very nice related manner. Change direction. I've been getting into doing all of this lymph massage and like lymph drainage stuff, which if I wasn't wearing this costume, we would do some today, because you kind of have to have hands-on skin for it to work, or for even for you guys to see what I'm really doing. Take it down, breathe into it. Once you get down there, you can shift a little bit from side to side if that feels good. Softening your spine. And then when you're ready, come up, bring your legs, shake them out, bang them up and down, rotate in and out, jiggle, let that fascia soften again. So when we've been in a really open stretch, we want to come in and loosen up again so that the tissue has pliancy, that it can be strong, that it can be stretched, that it can be neutral, and that it's easy to move between those things. And let's slide the feet underneath, take your butt up to the ceiling, shift again from side to side, shifting your weight from one side and then to the other. You can imagine pouring yourself to one side and then the other. Breathing. Soften the neck and jaw, soften the brain, soften the belly, soften the chest and lungs, soften the shoulders. Breathe into it. And then come into center. You can bring it in a little more narrow if you want to with your feet into a real forward fold. Shake it no, nod yes. Knees bent or straight, whatever feels good to you. Let it go. And then just bend and straighten your knees a few times, bending and stretching. And then roll up on the next one, coming all the way up to the top and coming back to where we started. Inhale, open, stretch out through the upper body, especially let's do a Tarzan before we just beating up there. Awakening, enlivening the upper ribs and lungs. We can go even above your collarbone, a little bit into that little nook. There's some lymph stuff in there, just opening that up for drainage, and even close to your armpits. So I said no lymph, but here we are with lymph. Good. Shake it out. And then inhale, open, and exhale, just feeling if that sort of set off anything in your body. Inhale, tuning into the effect of whatever you're doing, feeling into how that feels, where that leaves you. Opening up, softening and melting. And last one, big breath in. Inhale, lift and open, and exhale, let it go. All right, and I am going to undo my one arm so that I can have some hand freedom to work with my mouse. So funny. Oh, there we go. I just need to like poke a hole in one of the fingers, but then it would show my finger. So I'm going to stop recording. Bye-bye. Not you guys, don't leave yet, but everybody else. TV land folks, goodbye. Please like and subscribe. Yes, that helps.